Hello and welcome. Today we journey deep into Norway, a land of towering fjords, dramatic coastlines, and enchanting villages shaped by nature's power. We'll explore ancient fishing communities, marvel at homes perched on mountainsides, and soak in the serenity of the fjords. This is a journey for the curious, the landscape lover, and anyone dreaming of escape to majestic beauty. So settle in and let yourself be transported to Norway's most scenic corners, where mountains meet the sea in spectacular fashion. Our adventure begins now. Our journey begins in the breathtaking Lofoten archipelago, a remote chain of islands off Norway's northern coast, where dramatic peaks rise sharply from the sea and the landscape feels almost otherworldly. Nestled at the heart of this wild beauty is Reyna, a tiny fishing village embraced by jagged mountains and the shimmering turquoise waters of the fjords. The scenery here is so striking, it feels like stepping into a living postcard. Along the shoreline, rows of red and white fishermen's cabins, known as råbur, stand on wooden stilts, their colors vivid against the deep blue of the sea. These cabins have sheltered generations of fishermen, each one holding stories of life shaped by the rhythms of the ocean. The iconic wooden racks, heavy with drying cod, are a living tradition here. For centuries, the people of Reyna have relied on the bounty of the Arctic waters, and these racks connect them to their past, their culture, and the harsh but beautiful environment that surrounds them. The light in Reyna is nothing short of magical. In winter, the long polar nights are illuminated by the dancing colors of the aurora borealis, painting the sky with green and violet ribbons that seem to pulse with life. When summer arrives, the midnight sun takes over, casting a golden glow that lingers through the night and bathes the village in a surreal, endless daylight. It's a place where time seems to stand still. The air is crisp and pure, carrying the scent of salt and pine. Mornings are often shrouded in mist, with the fjord's glassy surface reflecting the towering peaks, creating a sense of profound silence and awe. Reyna is more than just a village, it's a masterpiece where nature and culture intertwine. Here you can disconnect from the rush of modern life and rediscover a deep sense of peace, surrounded by scenery that inspires both humility and wonder. At the very edge of the world, where the land meets the Arctic Sea, humanity and wilderness exist in perfect harmony, a rare and precious balance that makes rain the true crown jewel of Lofoten. We journey southward to the legendary Fjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its almost mythical beauty and dramatic landscapes. Carved by ancient glaciers over thousands of years, this fjord is often called the Fjord of Kings, and it's easy to see why. Its deep blue waters wind between towering cliffs, creating a scene that feels both timeless and otherworldly. Nestled at the end of the fjord, the tiny village of Geiranger is dwarfed by sheer cliffs and a series of spectacular waterfalls, including the legendary Seven Sisters. These waterfalls tumble gracefully down the mountainsides, their mist catching the sunlight and creating rainbows that dance above the water. High above the water, historic farms cling to impossibly steep ledges, telling stories of resilience and determination. Generations of Norwegians have lived and worked here, adapting to a landscape shaped by glaciers, water, and the relentless forces of nature. From the famous Eagle Road viewpoint, the fjord stretches out in a breathtaking panorama of water, rock, and sky. Far below, cruise ships glide silently through the deep blue, looking like tiny toys against the vastness of the landscape. Here, nature's grandeur is overwhelming. The air is filled with the sound of rushing water, and the silence is broken only by the distant roar of waterfalls plunging into the fjord below. Mist rises from the cliffs, adding an air of mystery to the scene. Geiranger is more than just a destination. It's a sanctuary, a place where you can feel the ancient power of the earth and witness the enduring beauty of Norway's wild heart. This is Norway at its most awe-inspiring, where every view is a reminder of nature's artistry and the timeless wonder of the fjords. Inland we reach Flam, nestled in a lush valley at the end of Fjord. The Flam Railway, one of the world's steepest, winds through ravines, past waterfalls, and offers breathtaking views at every turn. The valley is a patchwork of green fields and orchards, perfect for hiking, cycling, and quiet exploration. Down in the village, life is peaceful, the fjord calm and inviting. Flam is where human ingenuity meets natural splendor, a gateway to Norway's wild heart. For nature lovers, it's an immersive, unforgettable experience. Along the same majestic fjord lies Arland, a village of quiet charm and deep tradition, where the landscape seems to embrace every home and winding road. Here, time slows down, and the air carries the scent of pine and fresh water, inviting visitors to pause and take in the serenity that defines this place. Its colorful wooden houses, each with their own story, line the narrow streets, while the iconic Stegerstein viewpoint offers sweeping panoramas over the Fjord, revealing a breathtaking tapestry of water, forest, and sky. From here, the fjord stretches endlessly, reflecting the ever-changing Norwegian light. Arland's history is deeply rooted in farming, fishing, and a self-sufficient way of life. Generations have worked these lands and waters, cultivating traditions that are still alive today. The rhythms of the seasons shape daily life, from tending sheep on green hillsides to casting nets into the clear fjord waters. The Vangen Church, dating to the 13th century, stands as a silent witness to centuries of village life. Its ancient stone walls have seen countless gatherings, celebrations, and quiet moments of reflection, connecting the present to a distant past. Here, the fjord experience is about quiet moments, watching the light shift on the mountains, listening to gentle waves, and feeling the cool breeze that drifts across the water. Sunrise brings a golden glow, while evenings are painted in soft blues and purples, inviting contemplation. Arland invites reflection and peace, living in harmony with its magnificent surroundings. The village's gentle pace encourages you to slow down, to walk along the fjord-side roads, and to simply be present in the moment. It's a place to breathe deeply, to reconnect with nature and yourself, and to discover the quiet magic that lingers in the echo of the fjord. Next, we find Undredal, a tiny village with more goats than people, famed for its traditional goat cheese. Here, cheese making is an ancient craft, and tasting it is to taste the landscape itself. The village's stave church, Scandinavia's smallest still in use, links Undredal to Norway's medieval past. Life flows with the river, houses clustered along its banks, untouched by mass tourism. Undredal is a living piece of heritage, where tradition and nature are inseparable. In this riverside haven, the simplest moments are the most rewarding. Back in Lofoten, Henningsvær sprawls across islands, connected by bridges and alive with fishing tradition. The harbour bustles with boats and råbør, while winter brings the great cod fishery. Artists have transformed Henningsvær into a creative hub with galleries and workshops inspired by the wild scenery. The iconic football pitch, surrounded by sea and mountains, symbolises the community's spirit and ingenuity. Every corner offers a surprise. An art gallery, a new vista, a story from the harbour. Henningsvær thrives on the edge, blending rugged industry with vibrant culture. It's a celebration of life amidst Lofoten's wild beauty. Nusfjord, one of Norway's oldest fishing villages, is a living museum recognised by UNESCO. Historic red råbør line the tranquil harbour, restored to preserve their original character. The village's old cod liver oil factory, blacksmith's forge, and general store evoke a bygone era. The landscape is classic Lofoten, rugged, windswept, and breathtaking. Nusfjord is a place to slow down, reflect, and connect with the enduring spirit of the sea. Here, history and nature create a powerful, peaceful experience. At the tip of Lofoten lies the village with the world's shortest name and a true end-of-the-road feeling. Is an open-air museum, its preserved buildings telling the story of Lofoten's fishing heritage. The wild landscape, towering mountains, crashing sea, and dramatic weather adds to the sense of remoteness. The village is a proud guardian of history, a monument to generations of fishermen. Here the elements rule and introspection comes naturally. A is not desolate, but alive with memory and resilience. It's a fitting, unforgettable conclusion to any Lofoten journey. Deep in Norway's interior, Røros stands as a vibrant former copper mining town and UNESCO site. Wooden buildings in bright colors line streets shaped by centuries of mining. The town's history is written in slag heaps and the proud Røros church, the pride of the mining town. In winter, Røros transforms into a fairy tale, snow-covered and magical. Its culture is rooted in resilience, crafts, and a strong sense of identity. Røros is a living museum where people still work and reside in historic homes. Here, Norway's industrial soul comes alive. Our final stop is Balestrand, on the shores of the mighty Fjord. For over a century, artists have flocked here, inspired by the unique light and breathtaking scenery. St. Olav's Church and Grand Dragon-style villas reflect the village's artistic heritage. Balestrand offers stunning vistas, with trails leading along the fjord and into the mountains. The atmosphere is serene and sophisticated, perfect for quiet contemplation. Hospitality is a tradition, making Balestrand a peaceful, restorative place. Here, nature and creativity blend in perfect harmony. Balestrand is a fitting end to our journey, a place of tranquility and inspiration. Our journey through Norway's scenic villages ends here. We've witnessed communities living in harmony with powerful landscapes where history and tradition are alive. Each village tells a unique story, a testament to Norway's enduring spirit. Thank you for joining this exploration. Your curiosity makes these journeys possible. Stay inspired, keep exploring, and carry the peace of the fjords with you. Until next time, thank you for watching.